Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue crew! My name is Michael Gray, and today I am playing Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device, along with my lovely assistant, Phoenix.
Hello, everybody.
So we are making some phone calls, because at the end of the previous video, I just sort of cut everybody off.
Just kind of sort of.
What's up?
Hey Deirdre, what's up?
I found the key card that accessed the lab the night Nico was killed.
Where?
In the office Mason and Ellie share.
Does that mean one of them did it?
It could. I need more.
Then find more. Is this one of those things where you're talking to me because you're worried about blowing your cover, so you're not asking them?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're buddies like that. I mean, I do know, and we're not. Solve this case on the quick, please, because I do not want to write a billion-page paper, thank you.
Really? I'm doing all the work here, Deirdre. You're just writing your paper.
I wonder how long the paper has to be.
I don't think it's going to be a very good paper anyway.
Probably not
I
if
just
Deirdre's
found
writing.
another video. This time it shows Gray entering the lab right before Nico died.
Get a handle on things, would ya? I've already titled my report, Occam's Razor at Work. I like that title. It seems A-worthy. So stop having these kinds of troubles.
Do you have any idea how I can figure out what's really going on in the video?
They've got a lot of gadgets there. Maybe there's something that can analyze it? Problem solved. You're welcome.
Like the cat. What if the cat analyzes the video? Wouldn't that be interesting?
That's it. That's gotta be it. The cat is
It's gotta do
the
something.
cat is a video expert.
Yeah.
Someone knocked me out and locked me in the photo lab.
That is the least shocking thing ever. You do realize that, right?
I suppose that's what I get for calling you with this problem.
Oh.
Hey, you know, you should volunteer at one of those neurological study places, because you have been knocked out a lot, my friend.
I'll keep that in mind.
Maybe not the safest place to keep it in your case.
Ooh, ouch, ouch.
Some cat fighting going on.
She has a point, though. I mean, how many times has Nancy been, say, like, chloroformed into falling asleep?
Too many times to count.
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying she seems to get knocked off. Nobody seems to do the trick where they put chloroform to make her unconscious. Everybody goes for the let's smash her on the head thing.
It's very old school cartoon, just like bash her out, and then she wakes up unconscious somewhere else. But that seems to be working for everyone so far, because criminals never learn, right? So.
Well, you know, you think Nancy would come up with a smart aleck comment like, "Oh, Deirdre, let's try it out on you then. Let's see if you like it."
Yeah, yeah. It's not like she enjoys it; it just happens to her.
Yeah.
I'm a little stuck on the case.
And you called me? That's a bad sign.
I better get going.
See ya!
That was not as helpful as I thought it would be. Oh well.
She's not too helpful.
It was still
She's just
amusing. Still amusing, kind of.
a little here and there.
Hello?
I found the key card that opened the lab the night of Nico's murder.
You did?
In Ellie and Mason's office. I think maybe we should take this to the police.
Good instincts. But let's not do that yet. If they reopen the investigation now, it'll be months before anything gets resolved. And that's if they solve the case. Let's play it close to the vest until we've got enough to wrap this case up. Which might not be long. Follow up on that key card. Whoever you can pin that on is our killer.
Okay, everybody, Phoenix and I did a little bit of tinkering with the sound because the voices were sounding kind of, whatever you call it, soft.
And this guy definitely has a lot of anger and passion, and he does not deserve a soft voice. He deserves to be loud and heard.
Yay.
Ellie and Mason are working together.
What?
I thought it was strange, considering how they feel about each other.
Double down on those two. They're up to no good. If they're trying to make a sale,
What?
put it this way. If they're trying to arrange something like that, it's because Nico isn't alive to stop them. And here's the disturbing thing. It takes months and months to set up a sale. They would have had to start setting it up back when Nico was still alive. Nancy, Nico was a good man. He never deserved this. Please, please close this case, so I can get his work out where he wanted it.
Okay, Victor.
I saw a video of Gray going into the lab the night of the murder.
It looks like he just made himself a prime suspect, if you ask me.
Aha!
Gray was shredding some documents.
What is wrong with my staff? Could you get to the bottom of that, please? Thanks.
I'm not gonna do anything myself, though. Rawr,
What
rawr.
the heck is wrong? Where is he, by the way? Do we know where he is? Do we know why he's not here?
He is, at a salon getting his beard trimmed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Can't trim his head.
Someone knocked me out.
What? Are you okay?
I am now, but I woke up in a photo lab and someone turned the oxygen off. I could have died.
What are you talking about?
Ryan said the air being off was a coincidence.
That could have been bad. Ryan needs to keep me up on things like this. All of us need to be able to stay safe. You don't just do that. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it out.
You don't just do that. You don't just knock someone unconscious and then lock them inside a room with no oxygen.
Yeah,
not
that's right.
cool.
Because Nancy wasn't just, chilling in there. Someone bashed her in the head and then, put her there.
Bye.
Bye.
You don't just do that. Yeah.
You don't just do that to innocent people. Come on.
Haven't done that.
Let's see what this hint is. Oh, find somebody who knows how to do with video stuff. Okay, so maybe we need to find somebody who knows how to do video stuff?
Oh, who knows how to do video stuff, right?
I don't know.
Why are we singing?
It's
Oh,
the
'cause we're in the
elevator.
elevator?
It's the elevator. We have to sing when we're in the elevator.
Alright. I like that rule. Whenever you're in the
New
elevator,
rule.
you say something, you have to sing it.
Ellie's back!
Hey, where you been? She's okay.
Glad you made it through that lock-in.
Let's talk to her.
That could have been real bad.
What happened back there in the lab? Yes, my question exactly.
Spill it, Ellie.
What happened back there in the lab?
I don't know. You're lucky you got out. Really lucky.
But what about you, Ellie? Oh.
How did you get let out? She said she was... Didn't she say, oh yeah, me too, or something?
Yeah, Nancy said, I'm trapped, and she's like, me too. It's okay. You can escape through the vents.
Yeah, right? Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Is this your card?
Nope.
Mason said it isn't his either.
Then it must just be an extra.
Aha, so she's not accepting responsibility for the card.
But Nancy still checked it off her list as if she knew who it belonged to.
Yeah, I know, that's strange.
Okay.
Are you happy at this job?
Of course.
Victor seems to think your heart's no longer in your work. Is there any truth to that?
Much as I'd like to say no, all my life I was the brainy one. At home, at school, on the bus, in the library, in the corner store.
I know that feeling.
Kids used to call me Watson.
Watson?
That little brat, Susie Watkins, started calling me elementary, my dear Watson, because I made the mistake of correcting Miss Heinz in front of the class one time. But that was a mouthful. Became Watson after a month or so. Shouldn't have called her a brat. I take it back.
Sounds like she has issues.
She's got some grudges she's been holding on to for a long time.
Like 20 years. Really, 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 Ellie.
That stuff sticks with you, okay?
I know. I mean, I still remember what the kids called me when they were making fun of me back in elementary school, but I don't just go around saying, "Grr, I hate that nickname."
But she took it back that she called her a brat, which, I mean, honestly is not cursing or anything, but
Yeah,
still kind of funny. She's like, no, I took it back, sorry.
never mind.
If you don't like the work, why are you still here?
I don't know. Growing up, everyone had these high expectations that I'd go out and make something big of myself. What no one knew was, much as my mind loved the inside of a book, my heart loved nothing more than being with my family, especially my cousin Rachel. My Gram used to say the two of us put a little extra spin on the world. Rachel was my best friend, and I'd give all I've got to go back to those days. But I was told to go and fulfill my potential. And I did.
You could always just go back home.
Funny. Everyone always says the opposite. We weren't rich, and school wasn't cheap. I took out some big loans that my gram put up the farm for. Can't make the money I need back home in the sticks.
Oh.
It's not all bad. I get to do my part in making the world a better place. That's a happy thought I can take to my pillow each night.
Interesting life philosophy, I suppose.
Okay.
After Nico died, you left for a while.
That's true.
Where did you go?
Home.
You mean back to where you grew up?
Of course. I wouldn't call Colorado home.
Why not?
Between you and me, I'm looking to get out of here as soon as possible.
Why?
Even if what happened to Nico never happened, Colorado never welcomed me with open arms.
Wow, viewer discretion advised. People from Colorado should not watch this video.
That's fine.
You might get offended.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that is?
I honestly don't know.
She doesn't know what's wrong with people from Colorado.
It's the snow, because they're snowed in.
Oh. But I mean, aren't there a bunch of other states where it's snowed in as well?
Yeah, like New York right now? Maybe, but
Maybe.
Colorado's
I
where
don't
she's
know.
at.
Alaska!
So.
Alaska! How's that? We'll go with Alaska.
They've got snow.
I think they have snow. It's either Alaska or Hawaii. One of those two states that's not continental.
Alaska has snow. I've been to Alaska. There's snow there.
What were you doing in Alaska?
I was on an Alaskan cruise with a ton of other old people. Old like gray. Because apparently when everyone's old, they all just want to go to Alaska.
I kind of like how you said I went with a ton of other old people, sort of implying that you yourself are like, you know, in your 60s.
No. I was maybe one of the youngest people on the cruise at the time. Anyway.
Okay. You know,
focused.
I thought, you know, when I'm in my 60s or 70s, I take a Florida cruise, not an Alaska cruise, because it's cold in Alaska.
Well, maybe it's just like around that age, everyone's drinking something in the water, and they're just like, Alaska. Yeah, let's go there. I'm feeling it. I want to go to Alaska. I don't know what it is. They all get together at their bridge clubs, and they just decide to go. But me, I'll probably go somewhere warmer.
Okay, we're getting off topic again completely, but it's not our fault, it's Ellie's fault for bringing
She
up Colorado.
started it, and yeah, okay,
We've
continuing.
got a ton to keep talking to her about, so let's just, like, do half of these things.
Okay.
Why were you spending time with Mason? I thought you two didn't get along.
We have to meet up to coordinate experiments once in a while.
You and Mason are working on a project together. Something secret.
You're wrong.
Then why spend so much time together?
We have a lot to coordinate right now.
I don't know where Nancy's getting this idea that they're spending a lot of time together. All she knows is that they sent text messages.
Yeah, it still doesn't prove that they were hanging out.
You and Mason were smuggling work out.
Don't use that tone. You have to understand, Mason and I put our lives into that work. Nico wanted to give it away. That I can live with. Victor wants to sell it. If anyone is going to sell my work, it's gonna be me.
Well, Victor does pay you to do your job. That's sort of how jobs work.
Maybe he's only paying her not enough, and he was going to make a huge profit and keep the profit money and still just give her a small thing.
Well,
and not
yeah,
the big bucks.
she should bring this up with Victor instead of taking it out on Nancy.
That's true. Well, Nancy's, criticizing her, so she's getting all defensive, like.
Yeah.
When you left, I understand you took all of your work with you.
It's my work. I need to keep it safe.
Keep it safe from whom?
I just meant in general.
Oh, she
What made you
didn't.
decide to come back?
The police.
Oh.
Did they force you to come back?
They were persuasive. I don't know if they were going to force me back, and I really didn't want to find out.
So she only came back because of the police.
I'd better get going. Bye.
Not a very good sign.